The rush of anticipation as the plane takes off.
That first scent of fresh sea air.
The feeling of tropical warm sand between your toes.
Ah, the joys of travel.
And oh, how wonderful it is for those joys to return.
Because right now, Expedia Cruises is welcoming you back with unbelievable offers on every type of travel imaginable, be it air, land, or sea.
We are much more than just cruise vacations. Whether it's custom vacation packages, tours, all-inclusive resorts, or flights, hotels, and activities, we are here to plan, book, and safeguard every leg of your journey. We will help you secure your travel by phone, online, or in person. Because as your trusted travel experts, Expedia Cruises is also proud to offer you highly personalized attention in locally owned stores, right around the corner, right across North America.
We will help you understand all the measures and protocols in place to ensure your safe travel and help you navigate your journey with ease, no matter how complex your plans might be.
So, get going.
As the world reopens, be the first in line to take advantage of greater choice, unrivaled offers, seamless service, and trusted expertise. Because, as always, we promise to be your navigators of spectacular vacation experiences.
We are Expedia Cruises, air, land, and sea vacations.
Hello there, everyone, and a sincere welcome to our career information session today. My name's John Mast. I am with Expedia Cruises, and before we get started, I have to say it was so fun to see that burst of hellos from literally right across North America. It's still going. It's so cool. That's not something that we've seen on one of these events before, and it's got me feeling hopefully like all of you are feeling, and that's excited about today and about the future. Before we get into things, I would like to take a moment and introduce myself and my co-host, Christina. She's actually the star of the show, but I'm going to get things going. Christina and I have worked together across marketing and recruitment and the vacation consultant opportunity for many years. It's approaching 20 or so for Christina, and it's over that for me. So we should have a good sense of the opportunity to share with you today. I know we've worked hard at putting this deck together. So Christina, I'll invite you back to join me in just a few minutes. But before we get going on the opportunity itself, I'd like to speak a little bit about the industry, how things are, and what we offer from an Expedia Cruises brand. And before we do that, we do a tiny little bit of housekeeping. So sometimes on a webinar of this nature, you can find yourself, maybe something's glitching out or not working. We often remind folks that simply logging off and logging back in can reboot things and fix them. So that's what we suggest if you do run into any technical problems. There is a little slider just at the top of the screen there on the view options, right in the top middle of your screen. If you jiggle your mouse, you can see it. And if you'd like to make the presentation smaller and or bigger, and myself and Christina smaller, feel free to adjust that and get a good view set up for yourself. And then lastly, don't worry, if you can't attend the entire session today, we aim to be less than an hour. However, don't worry, we're going to send you a recording of things here, and you can always reach out to the franchise partner that you're working with in your local community. And you're still telling me where you're coming from, which is so fun. No, you don't have the slider. If you just move up and mouse over, you should see something that says view options, and you can click on that, and that'll get you adjusting. So with that, let's go to the next slide and get into things. We have a pretty nice, crisp agenda for you here today. We're going to talk about the future of travel. I mean, travel's been through, like all of us, a lot over the last couple of years. But in many ways, I think it's become something that we realize how near and dear to us it truly is. I'm going to talk to you about the Expedia Cruises brand and our business. I'm going to talk to you about the vacation consultant opportunity with Christina. I'm very pleased to advise, this has been very popular in the last few sessions, is that we have Annette Santos, a vacation consultant of ours from Florida. I got to call out the Florida people here to share what it's really like to be a vacation consultant working now and what she loves about the business. And then Christina will get into some of the tools that Expedia Cruises provide you from technology and marketing to give you, in lockstep with the most powerful brand in travel, Expedia Cruises and Expedia, a very competitive edge in building your own business in travel and specializing in cruises. And then when we're done, we'll talk next steps. And hopefully, if we've done our job right, you'll be compelled to have a conversation with a franchise partner at one of our locations to talk about your future in our business. So let's get into it. first and foremost and most important, and something we're the most excited about, is that travel is back. And when we say travel is back, we mean that the pandemic is easing into an endemic in different parts of North America. It's picking up speed in terms of its coming down every day. And that is allowing travel to blossom like the flower it always was. The ships are sailing, the planes are flying, and certainly within North America, people are vacationing a lot. And that's great to see. We'll get into a little more specifics there, but if you had any concerns about that over the last couple of years, which is reasonable that you would have, I can tell you that our team has been here. We've been working hard. We've been serving people. And a lot of that is reschedule their travel, help them understand the nuances of travel. The travel's back. And I think one of we look for silver linings in life. One of the silver linings for our industry is that the personalized professional service of a vacation consultant has in fact never been more important as it pertains to helping people plan the memories that will become the best parts of their life. So let's get into it and talk a little bit more about the industry. I think we need to go that way. Travel's back, people are traveling, we've talked about that. Cruising has evolved in particular. Cruising was always safe. It is now even more safe and quite frankly, extremely safe. If you think about a cruise ship, there's only one way in and one way out. They can ensure everyone has a temperature check, a hand sanitizer. The cabins are actually individually filtrated, and all kinds of cleaning and additional protocols are in place now, along with the fact that you're actually traveling, for the most part, on all cruise ships with a full hospital on board that includes everything they would need to treat someone who gets sick. And they can handle, I believe, 98% or so of medical conditions that could occur, and a full medical team. So cruising is a tremendously safe way to travel, and many of the resorts as well that we serve have taken, and quite frankly, if you're in the travel business, you've taken measures to ensure safety is improved. So travel should emerge from this endemic and pandemic better, and to that end, in the last really since ships began sailing last summer, over 5 million people have safely sailed on cruise ships since we began sailing again last summer. It's exciting to think we're coming up on a year of that. And by July of 22, so this summer, nearly the entire fleet will be back in operation, sailing safely all around the world. And I think if you look there, there's a picture. I'm the person on the very far left of your screen in that photo. That's a group of a bunch of our franchisees sailing on the Enchanted Princess this past November. I think, speaking personally, I've been on 3 or 4 cruises since things opened up, and I have to tell you, it's as good as it ever was, if not better, because it feels so very good to be out there traveling again. So let's keep going. I think we've established the fact that travel is back, and we need to remember that it was a very bright future before it slowed down, and the future is likely even brighter now today. Cruisers that have tried cruising since things restarted, 80% said they'll cruise again. There are close to 32 million people expected to cruise in 2022 with that full capacity sailing. We had a sail, believe it or not. We've had 2 of them since the pandemic occurred. The first time ships were not sailing, and last fall when we had it, ships had just begun to sail. And in just 3 days, we were able to book close to 8,300 people onto a Princess cruise during one of our very famous promotions that we run. So that for us was really fulfilling and indicative of the fact that people want to travel, and our role is to continue to help them do so in the current environment as their trusted advisors. And as I said, 264 ships are currently sailing, and the majority of the fleet that did pause during the height of the pandemic in 2020 is back in operations. So that's exciting. We're back and we're better. So let's go to the next slide, please. Let's talk about Expedia Cruises. Believe it or not, and this only occurred to me a couple of weeks ago, we have been in business 35 years, since 1987. And we are cruise as a strong statement in our name, but we are a full service leisure travel agency offering the full gamut of leisure travel, from everything from a Las Vegas vacation to a African safari, a trek to the South Pole, and all points in between. We literally sell all leisure travel. We are nearly 300 independently owned and operated retail centers across North America. We are in neighborhoods right across Canada and the United States. Over 5,000 vacation consultants working out of those stores. And when I say out of those stores, these independent vacation consultants, we are not a traditional per se bricks and mortar. We are a travel hub in the community that can serve our consumers however they like to be served, be that in-store, online, person, over the phone, however people like to be served in the modern day. And very often for a complex trip, it's over several of those channels, but we'll get into that a little more in a minute. We have over 100 folks here based where I live and in Vancouver and in Seattle and in other parts of the world, really right across North America now, serving our vacation consultants and our franchise partners from our corporate support team. We were picked up by the Expedia Group, which we'll talk a little bit about more, in 2007. And we recently, in the early part of the pandemic, rebranded ourselves to Expedia Cruises, Air, Land, and Sea Vacations, to be a little more crisp in our communications and to drive home the fact that we are a full service leisure travel agency. So that's who we are. A little bit more on the next slide here. And I like to double down on this as really one of the leading cruise retailers in the world and among the top in North America. We excel at cruise, but we also sell a tremendous amount of other travel. And as you can imagine, the great thing about cruise is the ultimate, I like to say, hamburger in the full meal deal. It's the ultimate attached product. When people buy a cruise, certainly to Europe or Asia or the far off lands, they need flights, they need hotels pre and post, they often will do tours pre and post, they need tours from the ship, they need insurance. There's a tremendous amount of revenue attached that we can do in the name of servicing our customers and getting them on the cruise. But then, as I was alluding to earlier, we sell ski vacations, we sell golf vacations, we sell African safaris, train trips, tours, guided tours, all kinds of travel. Las Vegas, all-inclusive resorts in Mexico. We can offer everything that a consumer would like, because we know that while people might like to go to Vegas twice a year, they might only go cruising every 2 years, and where they might only cruise once, they might do another trip during the year that's annual, like a ski trip or something. So we want to be there to serve them at every point as they embark on their leisure travels through our services. Let's go to the next slide, please. So boiled down and succinctly, Expedia Cruises vacation consultants, we have done a ton of research, and from our guests, they will tell you that our sales folks, our sales and service people are navigators of spectacular vacation experiences. Our promise to our consumers here is identified in sort of 5 truths. And before I get into what they are, when people ask me, why should I deal with Expedia Cruises? What makes you special? I always say that our people are passionate travelers, and they have been to many places. If they haven't been there, I guarantee you from within our network, they know people who have, so they can get you firsthand advice and bring their passion and research skills to the task of making sure you don't have a great trip, you have a better trip than you envisioned when you reached out to us to help book something. And that's our goal, is to exceed expectations. And we do that through really our service and value. That's what customers want today. They want exceptional service, and naturally they want the best price and value. Well, we deliver advice you can trust, and we're always there. Those are the tenets of our service promise. As I said, passionate travelers, cruise enthusiasts who will share their expertise. But we're also there before, during, and after the trip to make sure that at every step of the way, our customers feel supported in their adventures. And that's more important, as I said, now than it has been ever, probably in the history of travel. And then specifically, we need to have great product and great prices. And being part of the #1 brand in travel and one of the biggest sales organizations of travel in the world doesn't hurt. We have the best choice in prices. And we do that by negotiating a tremendous amount of product up front and blocking space. That's called our groups program. We call it Expedia Exclusive Staterooms. And on these prices, these sailings, we have space on the most popular, the most traveled staterooms and dates out there that people want. For example, if we know that next year people like to travel over spring break, we'll lock in the prices and actually negotiate special amenities like shipboard credits and dining and spa treatments and shore excursions for our customers. And we'll lock that in now, so that, very much like the stock market, if ships are filling, the price is going up, so that by the time you try and book spring break next January or next December, the price could be up considerably. We'll still have prices that are older and therefore very often better value. So that can be a significant advantage of us. We have lots of other buying power truths, things like our Expedia rewards program, where people earn points on our vacations that they can redeem and use for other travel. But that's really the crux of it. We have the best service and the best price. And for that, people trust us and keep coming back once they begin dealing with us. So more to come there. And Christina's going to get into the how we do it. Before we switch gears, I want to speak to sort of what I think is one of the most powerful truths of our organization. We are, like many travel agencies, a system and a brand. What I think is phenomenal about our organization is we have a very, very trusted and proven system that is literally built on feedback from our vacation consultants and our franchise partners over the years. If something's working in the field that we're not doing, we take steps to add it to the system. If something that we're doing isn't working, we take steps to edit it, but we're always taking the greater learnings of the organization and putting it back into the system. And on top of that, and where I'm going with this slide, is that we have a significant brand. When you glance up at the word Expedia on the sign, as you drive by one of our locations, you go, travel. Immediately, you know what that means, and it brings to mind all kinds of things about traveling, and that's powerful. So we have Expedia in our brand. We are part of the world's leading travel organization with buying power and brand power that was very difficult to match in the environment. Let's go to the next slide, and we'll talk about how we combine these to really even make the opportunity better for our vacation consultants and franchise partners. So we know in the modern day that, shopping for anything has evolved dramatically. I mean, if you can't get it on Amazon, how are you supposed to get it is what my kids think. And that's not true, but the world has changed dramatically in the last 5, 10, 15, and certainly in 20 years. In terms of travel, when you think about it, we're very much often selling a supplier's product, and we're packaging with other suppliers' products. So we're creating these collections or baskets of products and then putting them in one place and organizing them correctly for our travelers. When people are looking in the modern day, they range from, the young sort of modern, or anyone really looking online, and that's where the very vast majority of travel research begins in the modern day, to, in some cases, in person. We have events which talk about going to Antarctica or going on an African safari or going on your first cruise. And very often people will come out. We have all kinds of large scale events, and it's so great to see these starting up again, where anywhere from a dozen to over 1,000 people will come, hear from our suppliers, hear from our vacation consultants and our franchise partners about how we can help serve. But what's really amazing is that when we're looking to market cruises, and that's, again, my role, we can take the power of the brand and people's shopping behavior and get more for our network. And I'm going to show you how in this next slide or two. So let's go to the next slide. Statistically, consumers in the modern day, when they're looking for a complex trip, are spending 43 days and going to 56 different touch points across the path to purchase. That means, maybe they drove by, saw your sign in the window, beautiful picture of a beach, and got inspired. Maybe they got an email. Maybe they saw a social media post. Maybe they got one of our print pieces in the mail. Maybe they saw a commercial from the Cuban Tourism Board. It doesn't really matter. Whatever inspired them on their travel journey, they began looking, and people will traverse all sorts of different touch points or marketing experiences and service experiences to get to a booked trip in the modern day. We have arranged our system so that customers can do it at their very leisure on whatever models they like best. If they're the kind of person that wants to walk into one of our stores, sit at a desk across from us and go step by step through it and get a printed out paper at the end, we can do that for you. If you'd like to go on our website or our vacation consultant's website, book unassisted because you know what you're doing and you always book the same stateroom on the same ship every year and you love it, feel free to do that too. But at any point along the way and over any different variation of touch points that you go, we are going to be there to help you regardless. And I think that's pretty powerful. We take the best of what's new and the best of what's worked, and we marry them together and improve our system over time. Let's go to the next slide. What's I think quite powerful is the brand reach of Expedia. And so today, something that we're doing is when a customer is shopping on Expedia.com, for example, and let's assume that they're going to pick a place from the chat here, Winnipeg and Montreal. Let's say they're in Winnipeg. They're in Winnipeg, Canada, which is in the middle of Canada, right above the Dakotas. I know that because we do a lot of our printing there and we ship through the Dakotas to the US. But let's say they went online and it was cold and they found their dream trip on Expedia.ca, but they had questions. So they wanted to call. When they pick up the phone in Winnipeg, they're actually going to get routed to the Expedia Cruises store in Winnipeg for service and to get helped with their questions and to help them book their trip. It's pretty impressive because the people in Winnipeg that sell travel from Winnipeg all day long, say the people want to go to Venice. Well, the people at the Winnipeg location know the best air routes to Venice. They know the pre and post hotels to use. They do that all day long. They're going to be faster, more efficient, and theoretically have better knowledge to help serve the client from a local perspective. So we think that's pretty powerful. And when you think about the Expedia marketing that's out there, maybe you were watching the Super Bowl this past month and caught our new ad with one of the former Star Wars characters on there. It was exciting for us. And Expedia's brand power is bringing the Expedia brand to life, which as a vacation consultant, you'll be able to tap into through both the recognition of that brand, but also through these leads that come through the rotations out to the locations. So let's go to the next slide. We're almost there. I want to bring back my colleague, Christina, at this point, and she is our manager of recruitment, which is what we're doing here with you all today, but also retention, which is about keeping our over 5,000 vacation consultants with us, inspired, and part of the industry. There's so much goodness that comes out of this. We've been doing this for a long time. You can have a tremendous amount of fun. You can have a flexible work environment. You can earn an income, and you can travel. I mean, who is not excited about going somewhere now? So I'll thank you for your time today. I'll encourage you to listen intently to Christina and our guest, Annette. And over to you, Christina. I'm going to let you go at this point.
Thanks, John. Hi, everyone. Hello again. And thank you once again for joining us today. As John mentioned, I'm Christina Richards, and I manage the area of consultant recruitment and retention. And I've been with Expedia Cruises for about 18 years now. And let me tell you, travel is such an incredibly exciting, rewarding, fun industry. And that's honestly why I'm still in it after 18 years. And now that travel is back, I think it's going to get even more exciting. So for the next bit, I'm going to walk you through what being a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises is all about, and the tools and the support that you can leverage to build a successful travel business. So first, let me tell you a little bit more about our vacation consultants. Firstly, our vacation consultants are independent contractors. So what this means is you own your own travel business, but you have the power of the most influential brand in travel behind you and the ongoing support of a local franchisee owner in your community and a corporate support team, as John mentioned, of over 100 plus people. As you know, the love of travel is universal. So naturally, our vacation consultants come from a variety of diverse backgrounds, but honestly, the traits that we see consistently are that they all have a passion for travel and they are motivated to service others. Now, while some enjoy the flexibility of planning their work around family life or perhaps another current career, others are dedicated full-time to growing their travel business. But the choice is ultimately yours. The great thing is you can choose your schedule based on your current lifestyle. So you can do full-time, you can do part-time, or anything in between. Another commonality that our vacation consultants have is that they are very, very active in their communities and they have a large circle of influence. And they take pride in building those very important relationships in their communities while leveraging the resources of the Expedia brand to grow their travel business. This is key. This is really key because when you first start out, the people you know will most likely be the first people that you reach out to about your new business. And of course, there are some travel perks that come along with this that our vacation consultants really enjoy. This allows them to see the world and, more importantly, share their knowledge that they've learned from their travels with their customers. That's the really cool thing about this industry, sharing that vacation knowledge with others. That's what it's all about. Some people come to us with literally no previous travel experience, and that's okay because, as I will show you later, we train our vacation consultants not only about the travel industry, but how to build their database and build those important relationships with customers so those customers come back again and again. And for the experienced agents who join us, they love our tools because they say it really helps them to elevate their business to the next level. So if this sounds like you, and perhaps you're looking for a new career, or maybe you're retired or semi-retired and want something fun, you want something flexible and rewarding to do, then I urge you to listen to our next guest, who will tell you a little bit about what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. So today we are joined by Annette Santos. She's one of our vacation consultants who has made this business into a very successful full-time career. Annette, who works out of our Venice, Florida retail location, has been with Expedia Cruises since October 2018. And prior to joining us, Annette worked as a reservation agent at Norwegian Cruise Line for several years, and then moved to New York, where she started her career in the hotel industry. When her life brought her back to Florida, she worked in the retirement community, but sort of always longed to get back into the travel industry, an industry that she loves so much. And so we're so glad she found her way back to us nearly 3 years ago. Annette is here with us today to talk a little bit about her experiences and what it's like to be a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises. So hello, Annette.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Can
How
you
are
guys see
today?
me?
Yes,
I'm doing good. How are you, Christina? How are
I'm
you?
great. Thank you. Thank you. So tell us, Annette, tell us about the journey that led you to join Expedia Cruises just over 3 years ago.
Well, absolutely. It all started with a scroll through Facebook. I saw an ad about an opportunity with Expedia Cruises. Being that I worked with NCL and worked in the hotel industry, it just made sense for me to just sign up, listen, and see what they have, see what I can learn. A few days later, I went to the in-person event. I listened to the presenter and immediately got excited because I already knew about the Expedia brand.
Yeah.
And the presenter kept saying, best in the business, lots of support, and training. It was a no-brainer. I think when I left that night, a few days later, I signed up with Expedia Cruises.
Amazing. Well, I'm really, really glad that you found your way back to an industry that you love so much, a very exciting industry. And, as exciting as the travel industry is, like, we have to be honest, it's been very challenging over the last 2 years. But
Absolutely.
people are traveling again, and we couldn't be more thrilled. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the positive booking activity that you've recently experienced that you're getting excited about?
My gosh, I think the biggest sale that I've had was the 3 world cruises that I sold. One in November, then in December, and then in January. That's to show you how people are willing to travel. They're eager to travel. They miss traveling. So, you combine the sales, you combine everything that is out there. I actually had a customer the other day, just to kind of like highlight the excitement. When customers came into the office, they had future cruise credits with Royal Caribbean Cruise Line. They sat down, I want to go on a cruise. Yeah, I have credits, I have to use them. Just book me anywhere. I don't care where. You laugh, you smile, because you see when people are anxious to go and they say, just book me on a ship and anywhere. So I booked them on a back-to-back on a Royal Caribbean on the brand new Wonder of the Seas, and they're excited. I've had people come back to me that have sailed before and have stated how great it is to be back on the ship, and how great it is to be at sea, and how wonderful and how appreciative they are for all the health and safety measures that are out there, so that it ensures that they and I can actually, cruise safely. I was on a cruise this past December. It was a 4-day on the Regal Princess. I had the same sentiments as my clients. I loved it. From the cheering from the crew when you're walking down the gangplank onto the ship. It's just amazing. I actually cannot wait because I already have booked another cruise for July and I'm going to the Mediterranean. So yes.
Yay. Wow, Annette, first off, congratulations on your 3 world cruises in 3 months. Is that right?
Yes.
That's incredible.
November, December, and January. So my franchisee owner created a World Cruise booklet. And at the moment that World Cruise booklet came out, I studied it, looked back at my database on the people that I've actually had conversations with in the past. And I just sent them an email, hey, look at this, look at this cruise, a World Cruise booklet, and let me know what you think. And from there, a reply email, and
nice.
next thing you know, 3 World Cruises.
Amazing. Well, we are seeing a lot of that. We are seeing a lot of people come to us to book those once in a lifetime vacations like World Cruises, just because, they haven't been able to spend their travel budget in over 2 years. And so now they want to go somewhere, they want to splurge, and they want to really make their next vacation super special. So we're seeing a lot of that. Yeah. And it's also great to hear, Annette, that your customers who have recently sailed again are also enjoying it and feeling completely safe on board. That's really important for people to know how, the cruise lines are taking this very seriously, and it's probably safer to travel now than it was before on board, honestly.
Absolutely. With all the measures, all the safety measures between being vaccinated and, the COVID test and the temperature screenings, the increased, they have the ships have basically, like, now they have onboard doctors now. I mean, it's really, really safe. I think it's safer than it ever was before.
Exactly. So now, Annette, I sort of want to get a little bit into what has made you successful. So can you talk to us a little bit about some of the Expedia Cruises tools or systems that have really helped you grow your business over the last 3 years?
Sure. I first want to just highlight to everyone, I am not a well-traveled vacation consultant. I've actually been maybe like on 5 or 6 cruises. The picture that you saw on the intro, that was my last cruise. But what I do is I use gold nuggets, and Expedia Cruises has a ton of gold nuggets that have helped me to grow since the start. For example, we have Expedia exclusive rates, and these rates have helped me obtain a sale. We have the rewards program that adds a benefit to a quote. We have this amazing 3-day sale with Princess. You follow that up with a Norwegian Cruise Line freestyle sale, and those 2 sales have helped me gain customers for life. I use Partner Central, and Partner Central is our customer relationship management tool. And it allows me to manage my business all in one space, all in one place. I love it because it's also mobile. I can, access it via an iPhone, via an Android. Another gold nugget that I like to call is Atlas, and Atlas is our online training platform, and that's where I go to get all of the training that I need for promotions, supplier training, and even personal development training. We also have a resource center, and that's kind of like our Google. It's like a Google database, and it's loaded with a lot of helpful tools and resources. And then there's only one more thing. We have Social Hub, and that has been like my ultimate favorite tool that I've been using in the past year. So what is Social Hub? Social Hub is our social media management tool. And so before Social Hub, I was going into the Expedia Cruises Facebook business page. I was stealing their pictures and copy and pasting their blurbs and then putting that into my Facebook page as if it was my own. When Social Hub came, I didn't have to do that anymore because Social Hub did all that for me. I was able to select a picture and select a pre-written blurb and then select a date and a time and then just hit done and voila. Social Hub will actually post those social media profiles to my social media platforms on Facebook and on Instagram. So being part of Expedia Cruises, it does have an advantage to the competition. When you combine all the gold nuggets that I mentioned, you can actually get a gold mine. I mean, for myself, I went from bronze to gold in 2021, and that is huge because it was during a pandemic.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Congratulations, by the way. And I like that you mentioned right at the start that you're not a well-traveled consultant because you don't have to be. And that's really important for everybody to know. You know, you received all the training, all the tools, all the systems you needed to build your business. And look at you now. Now you have gold status. And gold, by the way, for our listeners, is one of the levels of our sales recognition program. So congratulations, Annette, on achieving that, especially during a pandemic. That's amazing.
Yes, it's great.
Now, another advantage or gold nugget that I remember you telling me about last week when we spoke was the ongoing support you receive from your local franchisee. So can you tell us how their support has impacted your success?
Oh my gosh, it's huge. To be honest, if it wasn't for the support of my franchisee owner, I don't think I actually would be here with you guys today. From the moment that I started, I've had senior agents take me under their wing, give me advice. I've had firsthand training on creating a CTO, entering clients into my database. I've also gotten leads from attending, the sponsored events from our franchisee owner. I have to say that being bilingual, so I'm Puerto Rican, and being bilingual and knowing a second language, it does help because I'm able to service my Latino community. My franchisee owner, if I ever have any kind of questions, they're never, they never seem to mind to responding to my questions or even pointing me in the direction of where I can find the answers. And then not to mention their support during the global pandemic. I mean, from like weekly Zoom calls to sometimes we'll do like a happy hour, Friday Zoom. It's been great. So I have to say that, their support is one of the main reasons for my success with Expedia Cruises.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, it sounds like, the tools and the systems that you mentioned earlier, in combination with that continuous support and guidance from your local franchisee has really, really set you up for success. And that's wonderful to hear. And by the way, can I come to your Friday happy hours? This sounds like fun.
Of course, you can. I will send you an invite on the next one.
Invite me next time. Okay, this Friday. Okay, but before I let you go, Annette, I have just one more question. What would you say to someone maybe who is listening today who might be thinking about joining Expedia Cruises as a vacation consultant, especially right now? What would you say?
Now is the perfect time to join. I mean, think about it. If not now, then when? I mean, it's the perfect time. Travel is back. People are traveling. You do not have to be a well-traveled person to be a vacation consultant because the training, the trainings and the tools are going to be right there at your fingertips. So why not just start now? Enjoy the benefits of travel, enjoy the benefits of making someone happy, enjoy the benefits of being that person to help another person kind of like, get that bucket list vacation on the books. you know. So yeah, so start now and good luck. I hope to see you guys at one of our events.
Yeah, you're right, Annette. Like, if not now, then when? Travel is back, people are traveling, and I've been saying this for quite some time now. If anything, COVID has actually done us a little bit of a service. It's really highlighted the true value of a travel agent. And now more than ever, as demand increases, people are going to seek expert advice from a knowledgeable travel professional like Annette, someone to help them sort of navigate this new travel landscape, because it's a little bit different now. So this is why, honestly, now is the perfect time to join the industry. So thank you again so much for your time today, Annette. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, everyone. Good luck to everyone. Thank you so very much.
And Annette, I do wish you continued success into 2022 and have the best time on that Med cruise in July. And please send us some pictures.
Thank you.
Thanks, Annette. Okay, everybody. So now I want to show you some of the tools and programs that Annette touched on a little bit that you can leverage to help build your travel business. So the three main tools and systems to help you succeed at Expedia Cruises includes, number one, our exclusive training and development program. Number two, Partner Central. This is our industry leading booking engine and customer relationship management platform. And then number three, our award-winning marketing and promotions programs. So let's start with training. We have a host of training programs to help you get started, even if you've never been on a cruise and you're not well traveled, just like Annette, as well as programs that will keep you continuously learning and developing throughout your career. Our exclusive training program is called International Cruise Academy, but don't be fooled by the name. It's really a vacation academy, because we don't just teach you about ocean travel, we teach you about all travel, because we are a full service travel agency. Our consultant certification program is your starting point. This is an online and interactive program where you will learn all the basics you need to succeed, including training on our systems, our tools, product training, and how to gain leads and build your customer database. And your local franchisee also will be with you every step of the way throughout your training, so you're never alone. This program also includes the building blocks of our Navigator's Approach to Selling program, which is our award-winning sales training program designed to teach you how to sell, even if you don't come from a sales background, which many of us don't. After you've completed your consultant certification and you're ready to sell, we continuously offer additional training and programs to guide you on the pathway to success, and professional development content to empower you with the necessary skills and knowledge to keep you continuously growing and to be successful. Plus, your franchisee will provide you with one-on-one coaching, virtual and in-person team meetings. They'll provide sales training from suppliers and just overall continuous support, as Annette attested to earlier. Honestly, their level of support is incomparable. Their main goal, as well as ours, is to help you succeed. All of this training that I mentioned is housed in one convenient place called Atlas. Annette spoke a little bit about this as well. Atlas is our exclusive online learning platform. This system makes learning fun, it makes it engaging, and really, really easy to follow. So whether you're going through your consultant certification program, you're brand new, or you're an experienced agent just brushing up on your skills, all of our learning is incredibly interactive and includes webinars, fun exercise, activities, workshops, you name it. It's incredibly easy to use and so much fun. Now, before I continue, I can't really speak about training and support without mentioning these last 2 years with COVID. During this time, we have been solely focused on supporting our vacation consultants to ensure that they are taken care of, that their customers are taken care of, and that they are set up for success as travel comes back, and it's back. This is on top of our franchisees who are supporting their vacation consultants locally day in and day out. So some of this support has included ongoing virtual conference calls and virtual sales huddles to keep our vacation consultants motivated, to keep them up to date, and to keep their business moving forward. Franchisees also hold their own team meetings with their consultants on a regular basis, sometimes twice a month, sometimes monthly. During this time, we've also developed an abundance of extra support and training, including customer care for COVID-affected bookings. This was more in the beginning of COVID, of course. Future cruise credit support, extra land training, professional development content, mental health support. The list goes on and on and on. And last year, we actually held 2 very successful virtual consultant conferences where our vacation consultants from across North America got to listen to our leadership team on some of the new innovations that are taking place over the next while at Expedia Cruises. We had presentations from all of the cruise line executives, our travel partners, and consultants also took part in several interactive workshops, which were all focused on new skills to help them grow their business through COVID and beyond. And I have to talk a little bit about our marketing strategy too. Obviously, that's shifted during this time. And I think we've done a fantastic job at keeping our vacation consultants customers really well informed, and more recently, letting them know which destinations are open, which sailings are open, and just keeping them dreaming of that next vacation, maybe that next world cruise, even if they're not ready to book just yet. So a lot of support during COVID. Now on to our technology. This is a big one, Partner Central. Partner Central is our exclusive industry-leading web-based technology. As Annette said earlier, it's sort of an all-in-one booking platform and customer relationship management system that allows you to manage every aspect of your business from virtually anywhere in the world. So in Partner Central, you have access to all of our inventory of vacation products and every aspect of support for your customers, all in one place, including vacation research, sending out quotes, booking your customer's vacation, invoicing. You can run reports, set up reminders for different booking activities that you need to complete. It really, really helps you to stay very organized with all of your bookings and your relationships. Partner Central also has an extensive resource center. Again, Annette sort of talked about this, the Google that we have. This includes a massive online library of helpful resources to help you maximize your business, including marketing, support kits, sales tools, videos, job aids, you name it. Partner Central is literally your one-stop shop for managing all aspects of your travel business and building those important relationships with your customers. Now onto our marketing. Our marketing is huge. We have built a marketing machine that has won numerous Travel Weekly Magellan Awards, which are kind of like the Oscars of travel, all with the goal of helping our vacation consultants generate leads and create customers for life. So I'd like to start with the website. As soon as you become a vacation consultant, you get your own Expedia Cruises branded personalized website that is customized to you. And your website has its very own booking engine where customers can go and make a booking at any time, even while you're sleeping. The system will automatically generate a customer invoice and notify you by email immediately after someone makes a booking on your site. It's sort of all part of that seamless shopping experience that John Mast spoke about earlier, and being able to service your customers in the way they want to be serviced. Now let's talk about some of our most popular marketing programs. One of our biggest competitive advantages is our Expedia exclusive Staterooms program. This is our group program where we block or secure a large group of staterooms on the most popular sailings that only our customers can take advantage of at special rates. So on average, we block about 800,000 staterooms on over 6,000 sailings. All of our groups also include Expedia Extras, which basically are special amenities such as onboard cash credits and prepaid gratuities. And this is all to help add more value to our customers and give our consultants that competitive edge. And the great thing about this program is it's also managed by a very dedicated groups team at corporate office who are always available to assist and give advice to our vacation consultants to help them win a sale over a competitor's quote. Another amazing marketing program that really adds values to customers is your 7 Cs Club. So your 7 Cs Club is your customer database, but it's also a free loyalty program for your customers. And it's designed to keep them engaged with special offers and personalized online and print marketing. So when people join your 7 Cs Club, they are entered to win a free cruise for 2, including airfare. Other benefits include member pricing, which are special savings that only 7 Cs members get. They have access to our best Expedia exclusive staterooms. Members receive email newsletters with exclusive offers tailored to their travel preferences. And then once they have made their first vacation, or once they booked their first vacation, they receive a 2-year subscription to our Expedia Cruises magazine called Dream Voyages. Also, once they book, they can take advantage of our Expedia Rewards program, which is a loyalty points program available exclusively for Expedia customers. Now, the benefits for you as a potential vacation consultant is that 7 Cs attracts new customers. It builds relationships with those customers. It generates sales signals, and most importantly, it increases loyalty. Now, through all of our personalized online and print marketing, we help you to continuously build your 7 Cs Club and the relationship with your members. So here are just some of our online marketing that helps to do that. As I mentioned on the previous slide, 7 Cs members receive a variety of personalized email newsletters from you that are tailored to their travel preferences and linked to your personal website. We complement all of our email marketing with a robust social media program as well. As Annette talked about earlier, we have a fantastic social media management tool called Social Hub. Social Hub includes pre-made posts and other social media content for you to post on your Facebook page, your Instagram account, and LinkedIn. The cool thing about Social Hub is it allows you to schedule posts ahead of time, and you can even boost your posts right from the tool itself. You don't have to be a social media whiz because everything has been created for you. We also send out automatic emails and reminders on your behalf. You don't have to do anything, such as final payment reminders, bon voyage emails, welcome home emails, birthday emails, anniversary emails, all to help you upsell and build loyalty with your customers. The entire system is executed on your behalf, so you can just focus on sales. Now, for the print marketing, we have 3 main programs that help generate 7 Cs leads and create loyalty. Our targeted mass mail flyer called Vacation Specials features amazing deals, and its purpose is to attract new customers. Our Dream Voyages magazine is this beautiful 67-page glossy magazine that features longer out cruises and vacations. This is sent to 7 Cs members who have purchased with us before to help strengthen that relationship with them. And then Discoveries is our luxury magazine, and it's sent to our most valued luxury and niche market customers. Our exclusive promotions are yet another way to attract 7 Cs members and build those relationships with them. Our promotions are honestly highly anticipated by all of our customers, and they are a massive, massive sales driver to all of our vacation consultants. We have an exclusive promotion nearly every month, and it's supported by exclusive offers that are often combinable with our Expedia exclusive stateroom program. which adds a ton of value for our customers. The promotions are also supported by a fully integrated marketing program. We include dedicated training for each promotion, as well as various sales tools, support guides, and even segmented database lists, which really help our consultants know the right customers to call for a promotion. We have contests not only for customers, but for consultants as well. Again, the contests for customers help to generate new 7Cs members. And we host virtual consumer sales events at corporate for every single promotion on behalf of our vacation consultants. This has been a key driver to our success, especially during COVID. For our Princess 3-day sale, for example, which is our biggest sale of the year, I think we had over 1,200 people attend the virtual event, and another 1,000 watched the recording afterwards. In the end, we booked 8,260 passengers. All of these marketing programs that I've just talked about are put in place, are built to help you build your database, build those relationships, and create customer loyalty. Finally, I cannot talk about marketing without mentioning our award-winning supplier relationships. Expedia Cruises enjoys tremendous buying power with virtually every major cruise line and every major vacation supplier, which means our vacation consultants earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions. We are consistently recognized by all of the major cruise lines and travel suppliers as a top account. Last year, we did a massive sweep of the world's biggest cruise line awards and picked up awards from Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Princess, Cunard, Carnival, Holland America, Norwegian Cruise Line, so many. And our suppliers are constantly saying that, while the last 2 years have certainly been rough, Expedia Cruises continues to perform at the top of the pack. Now, one of our most valued supplier relationships is with Princess Cruises. And I do want to share a short clip with you from John Chernesky. He's the Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Princess Cruises.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Chernesky, and I head up the sales team here at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line. And I just want to say how much we appreciate and enjoy working with our good friends from Expedia Cruises. We've had a long-standing partnership with everyone at Expedia Cruises, and the work that's done collectively, and especially during these tough times, really speaks to the value of our partnership and how Expedia Cruises is just a great company that we love working with. And so if you're thinking about becoming a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises, you're looking in the right place. We couldn't say enough about the corporate group, how smart they are, how engaged they are from a marketing standpoint, a technology standpoint. And then, of course, it's all down to the franchises and all the people there, the owners and operators who live and breathe travel every day. And all of us at Princess Cruises and Cunard Line couldn't do it without them. So we just want to say thanks to all of our friends at Expedia Cruises and hope you'll consider joining the team. Take care.
Well, honestly, I couldn't agree with John more. If you're thinking about becoming a vacation consultant, you are looking in the right place. Now, I know we're at 2:00, 5 p.m. In the East, but before we end today, I do want to recap some of the key benefits that you'll enjoy as a vacation consultant with Expedia Cruises should you decide to join our family. So number one, we are the leading brand name in travel. The instant brand recognition and the power behind Expedia is unparalleled. Expedia Group was just ranked top travel company in the world by Travel Weekly's Power List, something that we have been honored with for the past 8 consecutive years, something that we're very proud of. Our streamlined booking experience that John spoke about earlier allows our customers to book where, when, and how they choose. And it also maximizes your earning potential through online leads, through in-person inquiries, and of course, your personal Expedia Cruises website. Our technology, Partner Central, is one of the most cutting-edge platforms in the industry, allowing you to manage all aspects of your business in one place. Our extensive training and professional development program, it's great because it trains you on everything you need to do to know to be successful. Our Expedia exclusive stateroom program helps you provide more value for your customers. Our supplier relationships help you to earn some of the highest offered supplier commissions available. Our award-winning marketing strategy includes a wide range of programs to help generate leads for you and help you create customer loyalty. And then the one-on-one support from your local franchisee. That's a huge advantage. Having a local franchisee who is focused on the development and success of your travel career is so invaluable. And you heard from Annette earlier just how valuable that truly is. And unlike many other host agency models, you get to work in a professional Expedia Cruises retail storefront where you can meet customers, you can host events and share best practices with fellow consultants. And you also have the flexibility to choose your own work schedule based on your lifestyle. And finally, even though it's not on the slide, I have to mention our culture, because our culture is an important part of our story. The success of Expedia Cruises is built upon our culture of Stronger Together and the collaboration and the contributions from all of our franchisees, from all of our vacation consultants, and from all of our amazing travel partners. We truly are a big, happy family. And it's the reason why I've been here for 18 years. So if you're thinking about joining our family, here are the next steps. So after today's webinar, a local franchisee in your community will connect with you, or you can also contact a location nearest you. They'll schedule a chat with you or perhaps an interview where you can discuss more of the details that I showed you today. By speaking with a franchisee, it will also give you a chance to ask more questions and to honestly see if it's a good fit for the both of you. If you both agree that this is a really great fit, the franchisee will then send you over the independent contractor agreement for you to review and hopefully sign. And then the final step will be to activate your Partner Central license, your email address, and your personalized website and your online training, and then you're ready to go. So thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you will consider joining our team to get a jump on travel's biggest comeback. As I said earlier, COVID has really, really highlighted the true value of a vacation consultant. And as travel is coming back, customers are not only yearning to book their next getaway to make up for lost time, but now more than ever, they are seeking and needing the advice of a knowledgeable travel professional, more so than ever before. So really, the time is now. The time to join the travel industry is the perfect time. And if you've ever thought about a career in travel, it's the time is now. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us today, and take care. And I hope to see all of you very soon. Have a great day.